Hello, everybody. Well, apparently, um, a certain somebody is furious at a show that they did last night. Before I get into this, though, I didn't watch Raw last night. Neither did my co-host right here, Ambrosia Cat. She didn't watch it either.
Hi.
And like at this point, I haven't been watching. As far as taking the time of day to watch all 3 hours of it because there's way more stuff. There's way better, fun things to do. But I, I'm not surprised at this point. I'm not surprised whatsoever. You know, people in the wrestling bubble, people in the wrestling industry, they come out here, they talk shit about wrestling fans' opinions. It's simple. If you want a better show, produce a better product. It's not that hard to understand. You come out here, you run your mouth, all this other shit about wrestling fans. Oh, fuck what you think. I see so many fucking wrestlers on fucking. You know what? I'll get to that when I rant on another douchebag that I'm gonna rant on. But right now, might as well tell you what happened. I don't know exactly everything that happened. I could give two fucks about it, to be honest. But here's what happened. So, of course, Raw starts out with another fucking promo. Yeah, what a way to change things up again. Right, Vince? Vince McMahon, Vince McSham. You're, you're ignorant as fuck. Seriously. You come out here talking shit about your own fans. But before I talk about what happened, okay. I can remember last year. Last year, it was a SmackDown taping. I think it was in the UK. Some people in the comment section you'll probably remember. But Vince McMahon, he went out there on SmackDown and was getting pissed off at the fans for being too quiet. And Vince McMahon was when he was hearing the reaction that he was getting, he told them to get louder. What the fuck is wrong with you people? And I know people are gonna say, "Oh, but he's being a heel." Da 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 da. Well, from everything behind the scenes that people say about wrestling fans, I take this as a shoot. Especially the news that I'm going to cover in a few moments. But Vince McMahon, he goes out here and starts insulting his fans, saying that they have Ebola. Are you fucking kidding me? Ebola. Around the time where people are fucking sick. They're sick to death. Literally. And for him to go out here and make a joke while there's a real illness going on in the world. For this motherfucker to go out here and make a joke like that. And not just that. You know, I shouldn't even be surprised because this is the same douchebag who uses death to further a storyline. And I'm gonna get to a certain person, another person in a few minutes about certain segments that happened a few weeks ago. But let's look back. Let's look back at the history of this douchebag. All right. Here's the guy who has used, and there's been people. Scott Hall is going to get a shoe interview. Coco Beware has addressed this. Bret Hart has addressed this. Where they've said, "Oh, we believed that Vince McMahon would push guys at the top, but by doing sexual favors for him." Pat Patterson, HBK. There's been numerous rumors out there. A lot of talk. And Scott Hall, he's gonna have a shoe interview where he's gonna talk about Vince McMahon saying about his first homosexual experience.
What? Who? What? Where? When?
Scott Hall is going to have a shoe interview on Breaking Kayfabe.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, he did sexual favors, you said?
Yeah, and Scott Hall's he's going to expose that.
Oh, good God in heaven.
He's going to expose a story about Vince McMahon's first homosexual experience.
I hope to God it doesn't come out that Randy did it.
I doubt that.
That Randy went into the office too.
I don't think so. Back then, people have talked about Vince McMahon and Hulk Hogan, snorting cocaine and shit back in the day. But yeah, let's continue. Vince McMahon, HBK. People have joked around Bruce Blitz, Mad Genius, many other people. Yeah, in the office. That could be legit, real. And I don't want people to twist my words around, okay? I don't have a problem with gays. Not at all. When I say the F word, when I say the G word, it doesn't mean that I hate gay people in general. I'm not saying that whatsoever. Darren Young, I don't dislike him because, he's gay. Just because I don't really like him as a wrestler. That's something different. Darren Young, he doesn't go around here prancing, and doing some feminine shit like other people, like Tyler Breeze and the New Day, which I'll get to. But it's not that, Vince McMahon, if he comes out as bisexual, I'm not going to judge him for that. But the actions that he's done for the past many generations that there have been of wrestling, for this douchebag to use certain people for all this other crap that he's done. All the crap he's done. Screwing some certain people over, literally and figuratively. That's why Shawn Michaels was at the top. Sexual favors. HBK and Vince. That's why he was so pushed that much. Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H. They were gonna go. Vince McMahon, he was gonna go with Triple H as the guy, not Stone Cold. He was gonna go with Triple H first. it was Triple H was gonna win King of the Ring, but then the curtain call happened. They said, "Screw that, f that." And as much as I don't like Triple H now, back then, not getting pissed off at Triple H only, punishing him only instead of Shawn Michaels and Kevin Owens or Kevin Nash, Scott Hall. They were leaving to go to WCW anyway, so I'm not really surprised that Vince did give them punishment of some sort. But not. But you're going to punish Triple H and not punish Shawn Michaels. Are you fucking kidding me? Because he what? He was the world champion? Oh, no, no, no. It's because you were in The Office. Vince McMahon, the Attitude Era was not his idea. He stole that idea. And Shane McMahon convinced him to go full force with the Attitude Era. And Vince he was defiant. He was defiant. But he went with that anyway. Went with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and lo and behold, the biggest star in pro wrestling. One of the biggest superstars of all time. And then The Rock came, and then, they were doing really good. Really good. They had to force Vince McMahon. Force him to go with his Attitude Era shit. And then he ended up winning the Monday Night Wars. WCW went out of business. And then what happens? No competition. WCW kicking their ass. When guys like Shawn Michaels was the champion. But now, he's got no competition anymore. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He can do whatever he wants. That's why he became John Cena for the past 10 years. That's why you're slowly getting Roman Reigns now. That's why they put up this dumb, garbage pussy shit on Raw right now. And before I talk about what happened on Raw, I just want to give a huge shout out to the fans last night who walked out. It's about damn time. SmackDown attendance, terrible. It was so shitty. Last night, you give one of the most crappiest shows of all time, and I'll explain what happened on the show, which caused fans to leave. Last night, fans leave. Why? Because the show sucks and they don't get what they want. And for Vince fucking McMahon to go out here and rant, on to go ape shit over because of why the fans walked away. Oh, here's what happened. Okay. Vince McMahon reportedly furious with fans following Raw last night. According to Wrestling Observer, fans were leaving last night's Raw before the main event segment even aired. He would go on to point out that the crowd was dead and you could visibly see empty seats on television. This enraged Vince McMahon as Vince reportedly didn't understand why the fans were leaving. Vince hates empty seats being shown on TV. No word on if this will result in changes being made to the program. Well, here's the thing. You were supposed to change last night, and you didn't do shit but make shit worse. That's why the fans left. Because You are out of touch. You're out of touch.
I wonder why they said they were going to make changes and they didn't do any changes.
I mean, I'll admit they did something at least from last night. The four-way tag team fatal four-way match or some shit like that. Where at least you got people moving around. There instead of just two people being in the ring, there's four people in the ring. So that's a little bit of change, but that's not enough. And plus, you started off with another fucking promo with this new gang of jobbers. If you want to be honest about it, you got Sheamus, Alberto Del Rio, Rusev, and Wade Barrett. Four people you can give two fucks about. Well, at least three out of the four. Because Sheamus is the WWE champion. Alberto Del Rio is the United States champion. Rusev, he's been buried beyond buried. And Wade Barrett hasn't been relevant since the Nexus. So you're too late, Vince. People were dreaming that WWE 12 where there was that little storyline with something similar to that, people from different countries against the United States. But no, it's too late. You crushed. Rusev crush. They're characters. It's just stupid. What else happened? Dean Ambrose, mustard, ketchup, popcorn, soda drinking, I don't know what the fuck. Tyler Breeze and Dolph Ziggler have a match that, again, I could give two fucks about. Two people I could give two fucks about. Kevin Owens, he's just sitting there on the commentary team. And Dean Ambrose, he just throws popcorn and soda all over Kevin Owens' body. Or through at his face or something. That's all you could do with the guy? Squirt ketchup and mustard and throwing popcorn and drinking soda and all this other bullshit? When before he even came to the E, he's going through barbed wire and doing some hardcore shit. And now he's just a guy throwing food at people. and the thing is, the TLC pay-per-view is this Sunday. I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was a go-home show. That's how bad the show was last night. Ugh. And then the fucking New Day. The New Day. Unicorns. Fucking unicorns. Unicorns. Dicks on their heads. Unicorn hats that look like fucking dicks on their damn head. And this is supposed to be entertaining. Shaking their ass like they want dick in their ass. Shucking and jiving and talking about booty and all this other bullshit. And to top it all off, Sasha fucking Banks. Sasha Banks. The the diva that majority of the fans want. We want Sasha. We want Sasha. Everywhere she goes. And then what do? You do the worst thing that you could do. Have her join the New Day. Now to a lot of guys, she'll be shaking her ass more, which is something positive there, I guess. But but it's not good either because of who she's with. And secondly, she's gonna be a New Day jobber. She won't be taken seriously because she's teaming up with those fruitcakes, unicorns. Shout out to Remington. Love your vid, man. Fuck Raw. New gay wearing dicks on their head, and I can't watch this shit. Maybe high on paint I can. Exactly. Show fucking sucks. The New Day sucks. Sheamus sucks. Roman Reigns sucks. Everything sucks. In the damn E. And while I'm at it, fuck Paige. Why do I say that? Well, actually, fuck all the divas. To be honest. First off, this whole Divas revolution was a joke to begin with. It was a joke to begin with.
Apparently.
It started off decent, but now it's to the point of redundancy. That whole time before Nikki Bella left, she was the top diva. Automatically, it was garbage. She beat AJ Lee's record. Bullshit. She ended CM Punk's girlfriend's record. Ooh. John Cena's girlfriend of all people. Ending CM Punk's girlfriend's record. How petty this fucking company! AJ Lee over Paige. Paige at this point is getting redundant and she's getting annoying. It's getting to the point of annoying. Would I still mess around with her? Hell yeah.
Be right back.
But at this point, it's just. And Charlotte, I'm sorry, she sucks too. Her on the mic, ugh, I don't know. And she's getting a poor reaction. She was getting booed last night, which I'm somewhat not surprised there. And another thing, using death of Ric Flair's son, Charlotte's brother, real life death. Again, let's look back at history. Owen Hart did not want to be the Blue Blazer or jump from the rafters, come up for the rafters and come into the ring. He didn't want to do that. Jim Cornette have said he didn't want to do that. Other people have said they didn't want to do that. Bret Hart said Owen wasn't comfortable of doing that. And what did Vince Russo, Vince McMahon, all these motherfuckers, what they do? No, we gotta push it. We gotta go full force with it. Let's do a wannabe Sting entrance. What happens? He comes down from the rafters, Splat right in the middle of the fucking ring. In the middle of the ring. And then, oh, we have to let the show keep going. That's how much of a douchebag he is. Oh, and people are so starstruck from Owen falling. But let's keep the show going. I would have left if that happened. I would have left. Oh, man. Eddie Guerrero. Randy Orton kind of promo on Rey Mysterio in 2005, 2006. Where Randy Orton, oh, Eddie's not up there. He's down there. I'm not going to repeat the rest of the way he said. Batista, same thing. This dude is so fucking weird. And then he uses, in 2006, a God storyline. Are you serious? Mocking religious people with a damn storyline. I'm surprised Shawn even went with this storyline, because I would have been like, screw that. Oh, Vince McMahon is more powerful than the guy, he's got more money. Oh, let's do an entrance for him at Backlash, all this other stupid shit. You want to have a storyline where Vince McMahon got Stephanie McMahon pregnant, or have Shane McMahon pregnant. What the fuck? Oh, Stephanie's born child was from her brother. What? What kind of sick freak does that? That's some stupid shit. And some pathetic shit. The damn New Day.
I'm back.
Oh, it's the best thing going on Raw. Really? Really? Grown men with dicks in their heads. Like, they're really dickheads coming to the ring. They're coming out like dickheads. Right in their foreheads. And shaking their ass. And twerking and all this other bullshit. What happened to badass wrestling? What happened to men going out there like men? Like Batista says, where's the real men? Where's the attitude? That's why he ain't coming back. And of course, they had to have Seth Rollins cut a promo on Batista saying, oh, Batista, he's going away to make movies and all this other shit. Of course, they had to take shots at Batista. Just like Triple H is taking shots over The Rock. But Triple H cutting racist promos on Booker T. Oh, yeah, another thing. Vince McMahon racist, right? He's racist. Oh, we're Hulk Hogan. Yeah, let's erase Hulk Hogan from history. Because he's racist. Let's get him off the Hall of Fame. Because he's racist. It took you since 1983, to remove Jimmy Snuka off the Hall of Fame because of an act that he committed those many years ago? 32 years ago. Jimmy Snuka committed the killing his girlfriend, and it took him this long to get rid of him, right? Because they're trying to save face. They try to stay good in the public eye. They don't want people to think that they're racist, even though, look at the fucking stereotypes for the past generations. You know, Roddy Piper with the blackface. I mean, come on. Crime Time. Eddie Guerrero, I lie, I cheat, I steal. Even though I like the gimmick, but that's a stereotype. And not all black people twerk. I know many Puerto Rican girls. Many other girls, different entities that who twerk, ethnicities that twerk. You know, Mark Henry, sexual chocolate. I honestly don't get it at this point. Seriously, the New Day. This is literally the worst. I'm gonna say it right now, and some people are not gonna agree, and whatever, that's their opinion. To me, the New Day is the worst gimmick of all time. It's the worst wrestling gimmick of all time. Yeah, I'm not gonna include John Cena as a gimmick because he's just a guy or whatever who just sucks. But a gimmick that somebody's portraying on TV, that is the worst gimmick in wrestling history. The fucking worst. It doesn't get any fruitcake. There's no other pussified shit than that.
Fruitcake here.
Tyler Breeze, very close. Adam Rose, very close. But they don't come out here coming out there with unicorns. Grown men with unicorns. What the fuck? Like, somebody's gonna say if I named how many times Christian said unicorns in this damn video, I'll be a millionaire or some shit. Because it's ridiculous. Cat, you there? Yeah, my computer froze. Yeah, well, anyway. Fuck the New Day. WWE's pussified shit at this point. I don't know, really. The ratings have been going down. The USA Network is out there. They're coming out here and fucking calling them out, saying, "Hey, you're giving us low ratings. Fuck you. Like we're gonna remove you from the USA Network or some shit like that." It's ridiculous. And once again, shout out to those fans out there that left yesterday because Ridiculous.
Tater Tots.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, there was something I forgot to. Yeah, the Tater Tots. And these guys are fighting for the championship, and they're saying, "Oh, you got Tater Tots for nuts" or some shit like that. What the fuck? I didn't watch that promo, but from a lot of people, it was really shit. It was a really shitty promo. Once again, by Roman Reigns and Sheamus, who again are fighting for the world championship, and they're calling each other. They're saying they have Tater Tots. And Sheamus, you lost cool points from me for shaking your ass last week with the New Day. You're world champion and you're doing that. Not even doing a cool dance or whatever, but you're just doing what the New Day is doing, which automatically you lose points right there. And Sheamus as champion, it's gonna suck. I like him as a wrestler, but at this point, like you do that with the New Day, and you're in a promo, you're in a title run with Roman Reigns, you're having a little thing going on. I like the fight afterwards, that promo, but other than that, overall the show sucked. Yeah, I didn't even watch it. like I'm right here. Oh, the show sucked. Like I didn't even have to watch the show, and it sucked. Away from what certain people were saying on reviews and YouTube and Facebook. From what I've been seeing, it was a sucky show. So before I screen share this picture from LB, shout out to you, bro. Um, is there anything you'd like to add?
You said it all. I mean, what a piece of tater tots. I mean, you know what? Roman Reigns has to look at these scripts and go, "Oh my God, you want these fans to hate you." He has, he has to be saying that. I mean, come on, McMahon. And then for him to have the audacity to be angry at the fans for leaving. Hey, it's their money. What are you going to do? Are you going to try to like? I mean, he thinks that he can control everything. You're going to try to make the fans stay now? And I guarantee you, there'll be some people like on Bleacher Report, you know, because a lot of geeky dweebs are on Bleacher Report. Um, they'll be saying stuff like, those fans are so disrespectful. They had no right to leave. To leave like that is disrespectful. Oh, I guarantee you. Bet you anything. That's going to be on Bleacher Report. That's what those people are like. They defend everything in regards to the WWE. They don't think people are allowed to have opinions, so I wouldn't doubt if they thought that once you paid a ticket, this is going to sound really ridiculous, but these people, trust me, they think it. Once you paid a ticket, you're there. You have no right to leave. You're trapped there. You are obligated to stay there. I bet you that that is what these people are going to be saying. You watch.
And you know what? Fuck people in the wrestling industry as well who come out here. They come out here say that they defend the WWE when the ratings show that your show is not as good as what people think or what people say.
Exactly. First of all, it's my money, bitch. And second of all, stop sucking up to Vince. Stop being so desperate. Are you that desperate for his approval that you like tell lies and make a buffoon of yourself by saying things that are obviously not true? Cough, Jim Ross, cough.
A lot of people, like people like Eva Marie who comes out here and people say that she has a shitty match, which let's be honest, she's not that good. Um, but you know, not every fan likes a certain wrestler. A wrestler, all the wrestlers.
Where does it end? I mean, the fans pay the money. So you're going to try to tell them that they have to cheer for people they don't want to cheer for, that they have to keep quiet if they don't like something. They're not allowed to boo or show their disapproval or nothing. They have to be quiet. They're not allowed to have negative opinions about the WWE. They have to like Eva Marie. They have to like this one and the other one. Now they're going to say, you can't leave. Oh, and they also, tell the fans what signs they can have and what they can wear. So drink the Kool-Aid, people. Drink the. I guess Christian is still having technical difficulties. There he is.
It keeps freezing on me.
I was just telling the audience that, where will it stop? They tell people they have to like Eva Marie. They tell people who they can boo. They tell people if they don't like it to be quiet. They tell people who they can cheer. They tell people what they can wear to a match. They tell people what posters they can have. And so now the scary thing is they're telling people they have to stay and they can't leave if they're not enjoying it.
You know, like Eva Marie, she said, "Oh, like calling the fans idiots for booing her and shit." The fuck, you're out here whining, bitching, and complaining because of a wrestling fan's subjective opinion. Not every fan is gonna like you. I'm sure when Stone Cold Steve Austin was at the top of his game, he's had some haters. The Rock's had some haters. Taker's had some haters. Triple H's had some haters. Shawn Michaels has some haters. Hulk Hogan's had some haters. Roddy Piper, Randy Savage, many wrestlers over the years have had haters. It's nothing different. It's nothing special. You know, even these old fucks too. All these old pro wrestlers as well coming out here taking shots at fans because of a show they don't like.
What a way to get your fans loyal, though, by insulting them.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, old folks, just like young folks, come out here and talk shit about fans' opinions.
Well, like I said after you left, I told the people who were viewing, I said, what a way to get your fans loyal and keep them loyal. Talk shit about them.
Yeah, and then telling them to stop watching. Okay, then you'll have no fans there, dumb fucks. What logic does that make? Like, how does that make sense? Telling all fans to stop watching. Okay, well, a lot of fans stopped watching last night, and you go and whine and bitch and complain about that. How do we win? But yeah, um, so I guess I'll screen share this picture of the empty arena last night.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. Yep. So here it is, ladies and wait. Can you see it? So yeah, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this shit.
Oh my God. You weren't kidding.
Oh, I wonder how the other side is. Oh, Vince McMahon, you ought to touch, old bastard. Yep, LB Clash out to you. So, you know, it's about time, I was one of the few people, Bruce, Mad Genius, have preached to the choir about this at times, Jay and other people. Um, hit them in their pockets, don't boo, just get out of the arena. They've preached a couple of times. And yeah, that's what they've done. That's what the fans, lower ratings. You're sucking. You're sucking. It just gets getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. You even drove your loyal hardcore fans away from this shit. Yeah, you got a few left from the arena from last night, but you know, majority beats the minority. You know, oh, we're just internet fans and the internet. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of those people who left last night had computers sitting next to them the whole time. Everybody's on the internet. Everybody. Every fan. Oh, the WWE Network on the internet. WWE app on the internet. You're the real marks. Let's be real. The real marks in the wrestling business are people inside the wrestling business. If you want to be honest. I mean, look at all these people who think they're holier than thou, and there's all this other bullshit in the damn business. Oh, our
Well,
opinion. If you haven't been in the business, you can't criticize what we do.
before I head out here, I just want to say that it's just really, really delusional that he was mad at the fans because they left. Now, come on. Who is it that he should look at because the fans left? Not the fans, but
Himself.
it's the product he puts out, it's the show. Don't blame the fans for that.
Yeah, it's not, if your show sucks, your show sucks. It's a subjective, entertainment product that you put on TV. You know, look at all these other shows who get 8 million views every single week compared to Raw. You know, all these other different TV shows like Sons of the Anarchy and Game of Thrones and everything else, the sports and all that. Gotham. Look at all these other shows who get like tons of more views than the Monday Night Raw. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look at your creative media people in the meetings. And it's not just WWE creative. It's not just Seth Rollins. It's not just Daniel Bryan. It's not just the talent. It's the show. It's the scripts. It's the product as a whole. Look at your product as a whole. Look at what you write for these wrestlers on TV. Not giving them the freedom to do whatever they want on their own, develop their own characters, their own talents, instead of giving some, you know, some shit that they don't feel comfortable doing. The New Day, as an example, You can't tell me that any of those three dudes are. I mean, I'm sure at this point, they just don't give a shit at this point, and they're just going with the flow. But I heard about a tweet. I heard a tweet about two tweets actually about Big E. So some wrestling fan, a woman, talked about how she didn't like the fact about Big E dancing, and twerking and gyrating and shit in front of her 7-year-old. And this douchebag jackass fruitcake uh, had the goal to say, "Oh, tell me the section and the C and the row that you're in. I'll gyrate right in front of your face. Screw you. Go fuck yourself for that. You fruitcake fucktard."
Um, Christian, I'm gonna get going here, but I feel your pain, buddy. I feel your pain. Thanks for having me on the show. I agree with you. And good night, everybody.
All right, good night.
Good night, Christian.
And another tweet that she put out there, he put out there. Another wrestling fan says, why the fuck do you do this?" And basically, Big E was like, because this I had to do what I had to do to get to the top. Well, if that means gyrating and doing your New Day shit and twerking your ass in front of the world, you're a pussy. I'm sorry, if you had to do that to get a top spot, you're a pussy. Once again, Vince McMahon is being petty as fuck, and another thing he did, right? Another thing he decided, with Triple H and he was cheating on China and all this other bullshit. I'm not 100% sure if this is true or not, but China being left at the arena while Triple H goes on his Learjet with Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, and then a few days later, Stephanie McMahon says screw China and all this other bullshit, and Vince McMahon fires her. That piece of shit. And all this petty shit. Vince McMahon, he can't get over his shit, man. He has had a bunch of people walk out on his company and he gives shots at them and all this other crap, even to this day. There were many times where he was taking shots at CM Punk, man. CM Punk is the fucking man. He's got more balls than all these douchebags combined, including Vince McMahon. You know, at this point, Vince McMahon, well, yeah, I have this balls the size of grapefruits. No, you lost your balls, bro. They shrink. You're the ball. You're the one who has balls the size of tater tots at this point. You know. Once again, don't blame the fans. Blame yourself. Don't hold grudges. Don't keep on running your damn mouth about fans. Quit with all that. Because at the end of the day, they are the ones who pay your bills. You know, those paychecks you get in the mail, that all that money you make, ticket sales and all that stuff, it's for the fans. It's from the fans. Don't treat them that way. And that goes for all wrestlers, everybody in the business. If you don't like somebody's opinion, fuck off. Don't even acknowledge it. And keep going. Walk away. That's bullshit. Talking shit about your own fucking customers. Bullshit. Man. So, you know, there are many reasons why I have stopped watching Raw. Uh, yeah, my computer keeps going off, but like Kat said, give the fans what they want, put on a better show, and you won't lose fans. You shoved down John Cena for the past 10 years and you lost millions of fans. You don't want to lose more, do you? So quit being an ignorant douchebag and give the fans what they want. Whether it's a better show, whether it's a wrestler that fans want to be pushed, do it. Then you won't have so much problems. So so yeah, that's pretty much it. The show sucked. I didn't even watch. It's no longer badass, man. It's no longer good at wrestling. People talk about, oh, there's too much wrestling. That's why it sucks. No, just 3 minute matches, shitty promos. That's what it is. That's not all what the wrestlers can do. They can do way more than they've done on WWE. You're not giving these guys a chance to really show what they could really do instead of just watered down wrestling matches. Way better. So, that's the bottom line. You know, even your loyal fucking fans, man, are going away. Do something about it. Yep. So, that's it. That's all I gotta say. And that's the bottom line. Because I said so.